God bless her. God bless her. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless her. God bless her. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless her. God bless her. God bless everybody. God bless you. God bless you. You did work. You worked great. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you can hear them. They're saying, God bless her, God bless her, God bless her. Now I feel like blessing everybody. God bless you all and keep you safe and be with you through all your days. In love, light, and joy. This is Alice B. Claggett. I'm of the stars, and so are you, and so are the quail and the California towhee and that yellow butterfly. Everybody is. God bless.